Are you packing for a trip in 2025? Hold on, don't zip up that suitcase just yet. Before you head to the airport, you need to know that the TSA has rolled out a brand new list of regulations that could completely derail your travel plans before you even get off the ground. These aren't just minor adjustments. They're some of the strictest rules we've ever seen. Ignoring them, or even making an honest mistake, can cost you dearly. We're talking confiscated items, delayed flights, lost baggage, hefty fines, or in the worst cases, getting flagged and placed on a TSA watch list. That's why today, we're diving deep into 15 shocking items you can no longer pack in your checked baggage in 2025. And trust me, a few of these rules will surprise even the most experienced world travelers. So take notes, double-check your suitcase, and let's make sure your next trip goes smoothly. 1. Fireworks and explosives. You might be wondering, who in their right mind would pack fireworks on a plane? But believe it or not, it happens far more often than you'd think, especially around major holidays like New Year's Eve, July 4th, or cultural festivals. TSA has officially banned all fireworks in checked luggage, sparklers, Roman candles, bottle rockets, smoke bombs, firecrackers, even party poppers. The reason? Even small or souvenir fireworks are considered explosive materials. They can trigger chemical sensors, set off alarms, or in the worst case, cause dangerous chain reactions inside a pressurized cargo hold. For example, in 2023, a traveler in Texas packed novelty sparklers in their luggage, which ended up causing an entire airport terminal evacuation, delaying 12 flights, and resulting in a massive $7,500 fine. So don't take the risk, celebrate safely once you land, and buy your fireworks locally. 2. Pressurized gas containers. Planning a scuba diving trip? Heading camping with a portable stove? You'll need to rethink how you transport your gear. TSA has completely banned pressurized gas containers in checked bags. This includes CO2 cartridges, propane tanks, paintball canisters, soda stream bottles, and even those small whipped cream chargers you might use for desserts. Why? Because even when empty, these containers still hold residual pressure. At high altitudes, that leftover pressure combined with the metal casing becomes a serious safety hazard. Imagine a propane canister bursting in the belly of a plane. That's the nightmare scenario TSA is trying to prevent. If you absolutely need this kind of equipment, your best bet is to rent it at your destination, or contact your airline in advance to see if there are special freight arrangements. 3. Dry ice. Dry ice is incredibly useful when traveling with frozen food, biological samples, or medical supplies, but it's tightly regulated. TSA does allow it in checked bags, but only under specific conditions. It must weigh less than 5.5 pounds, 2.5 kilos, be stored in ventilated packaging, and labeled clearly as dry ice or carbon dioxide solid. If it's packed incorrectly or unlabeled, the consequences can be serious. Dry ice releases carbon dioxide as it sublimates, which can displace oxygen in the cargo hold and even suffocate baggage handlers. Many travelers forget to declare it at check-in, and when that happens, their luggage is often destroyed or removed from the flight. A safer alternative is to use gel packs or ice packs, which are much easier to transport. 4. Oversized tools NAMP. Fuel gear tools may seem harmless, but TSA is drawing a much harder line in 2025. While small hand tools like pliers, screwdrivers under 7 inches, and wrenches are typically fine, larger tools are not. Chainsaws, axes, crowbars, and any type of fuel-powered tool are strictly prohibited, even if they've been completely drained of fuel. Why so strict? Because even trace amounts of gasoline, kerosene, or oil can trigger explosive residue detectors. Plus, sharp or heavy tools can be classified as potential weapons. If you must travel with tools, clean them thoroughly and check TSA's official What Can I Bring list before packing. 5. Smart luggage with non-removable batteries. Smart luggage is trendy and for good reason. It comes with GPS trackers, digital locks, and USB charging ports. But there's a catch. If the lithium-ion battery inside can't be removed, your bag is automatically banned from both carry-on and checked luggage. The reason is simple. Lithium batteries are one of the leading causes of in-flight cargo fires. If they catch fire in the cargo hold, there's no way to put them out. So, always choose smart luggage that allows you to remove the battery and make sure you carry that battery with you in the cabin. 6. High-value electronics. Technically, you can check electronics like laptops, cameras, external hard drives, and gaming consoles. But should you? Absolutely not. Electronics are prime targets for theft, prone to damage, and cargo holds often reach extreme temperatures that can fry delicate circuitry. On top of that, neither TSA nor the airlines will compensate you for lost or damaged electronics in checked luggage. If it's expensive or irreplaceable, keep it in your carry-on. 7. Religious or ceremonial items. This one often surprises travelers. Items like ceremonial daggers, oils, incense, powders, or handmade religious artifacts can easily be misunderstood by TSA officers or chemical detectors. Travelers have reported delays, confiscations, and even full luggage searches over misunderstood cultural items. If you're carrying something of religious or cultural significance, use TSA's CARES program, which lets you notify agents in advance. When possible, keep these items in your carry-on so you can explain them in person if questions come up. 8. Perishable foods. Love bringing back cheese from France or fresh salmon from Alaska. Be careful. While TSA does allow meat, seafood, and dairy in checked bags if properly sealed and packed with dry ice or gel packs, your biggest issue will be customs laws in your destination country. Nations like Australia, New Zealand, and Japan have extremely strict rules about importing food items. If you don't declare them, they'll be confiscated, and you could face fines. When in doubt, ship perishable food instead of packing it. 9. Drones and their batteries. Yes, you can check a drone, but not its batteries. Lithium polymer, LiPo, and lithium-ion batteries are considered hazardous and must be carried in your cabin luggage. TSA requires them to be stored at under 30% charge, with terminals covered, for example using electrical tape, to prevent short-circuiting. This rule came after several cargo fire incidents linked to improperly stored drone batteries. So remember, drone in checked luggage, batteries in carry-on. 10. Alcohol over 70% ABV. Planning to bring back some high-proof spirits? Be warned, alcohol stronger than 70% ABV, 140 proof, is considered hazardous and banned in both carry-on and checked luggage. That means no Everclear, no overproof rum, and no homemade liquor. You are allowed to check up to 5 liters per person of alcohol under 70% ABV as long as it's sealed in its original packaging. But keep in mind, laws vary widely by destination. Some countries restrict or completely ban alcohol imports. Always check before you fly. 11. Medications. This one is more about smart packing than legality. While TSA doesn't ban medications in checked bags, it's a terrible idea to store them there. Cargo holds are not temperature controlled, meaning insulin, EpiPens, and other sensitive medications can freeze or overheat. And if your luggage is lost, you could be stranded without life-saving medicine. Always carry prescriptions in your cabin bag, in original packaging, with a doctor's note if necessary. Especially when traveling internationally, this extra documentation prevents misunderstandings at customs. 12. Vapes and e-cigarettes. Vapes and e-cigarettes are now completely banned from checked luggage. Their lithium-ion batteries pose too high a fire risk in the cargo hold. Instead, they must go in your carry-on. Make sure they're fully powered off and that batteries are insulated against short-circuiting. 13. DIY or unbranded power banks. In 2025, TSA is cracking down harder than ever on cheap or unlabeled power banks. If your power bank doesn't list a clear brand name or watt-hour rating, expect it to be confiscated. The rules are simple. Under 100 watt-hour, you're fine. Between 100 and 160 watt-hour, you'll need airline approval. Anything over 160 watt-hour? Strictly prohibited. Invest in a compliant, clearly labeled power bank before your trip. It's not worth the hassle of losing it at security. 14. Bear spray and amp. Pepper spray. Even a small canister of pepper spray can explode at high altitudes or leak in the cargo hold. That's why TSA has banned all self-defense sprays, including bear repellents, from checked bags. If you're traveling to the wilderness, buy it when you arrive and dispose of it before you fly home. 15. Flashlights and amp. Cameras with batteries. Lastly, don't overlook your flashlights or high-powered cameras. Spare batteries must always be packed in your carry-on, not checked luggage. Battery terminals should be insulated, and larger devices with built-in batteries should be declared at check-in. TSA has become especially strict about tactical and infrared lighting equipment after spotting multiple improperly stored devices in recent years. So there you have it. 15 surprising items you cannot pack in your checked luggage in 2025. Some of these may seem obvious, but others catch travelers off guard every single day. Knowing the rules not only saves you money and stress, but it also helps keep flights safe for everyone. Which of these items surprised you the most? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you found this guide helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more travel updates, and tap Super Thanks if you'd like to support the work we're doing here. Until next time, safe travels, lighter bags, and zero surprises at the airport.